Well, we have President Biden testing positive today for COVID. That's him working at the White House, not normally newsworthy, except he did test positive today. That's why he's there all alone. A live look at the White House tonight. The twice boosted 79-year-old showing mild symptoms, including fatigue, runny nose, and a dry cough. That got us wondering about COVID trends around here. CBS 2's Chris Tye is live for us tonight looking into this. And a lot of people are wondering about this, Chris. How are we getting accurate gauges of COVID levels right now, considering so many people are just testing at home?
Yeah, it's hard to get a good read when people are testing at home, not in places that we used to be able to track more closely, Joe. So what they're doing is they're looking at hospitalizations and they're looking at wastewater samples as their best way to gauge where are the COVID numbers in the Chicago area. We can tell you that as of right now, using those pieces of data, things are worse than they were this spring, worse than they were last summer, but not nearly as bad as they were during the Omicron spike last winter. 24 hours before announcing his positive diagnosis, President Biden was traveling, shaking hands, and in close proximity with dozens of people on a trip to New England. His case reflective of a summer rise nationally and here in Chicago.
We know that cases are slowly rising, and we also know that it's now sort of harder to know the true number of positive cases in our area because of the frequent use of self-testing.
Unlike the days of long lines and delayed test results, home kits are making tracking the virus and its case numbers trickier for virologists like Hannah Barbian at Rush Medical Center. So they look at hospitalizations. This shows the last 12 months of hospitalizations in Chicago. On July 10th, just earlier this month, we had 0.8 people per 100,000 hospitalized in Chicago with COVID, a jump from back in March when it was just 0.3. But back in January, at the peak of the Omicron wave, it was 9 people per 100,000.
So we're in a higher level of transmission than last summer, but it's not quite as high as, say, the winter surge.
The other way experts track virus spread, wastewater. It's been studied for almost a year around here, and the information, Barbian says, has proven reliable, and numbers are higher than they've been since winter. As the nation watches the case of President Biden this summer, the question becomes, what does the back half of this year look like?
What will you and I be talking about in the fall and in the winter?
I don't think it would be unexpected to see a fall or winter wave or both, but it's unclear what the virus will do.
And if you've taken your eye off the COVID story for a little while, experts say make sure that your booster shots are up to speed. If you have kids under 5 but older than 6 months in your household, you really should consider, they say, getting them vaccinated. But of course, if you have concerns on any of these fronts, the recommendation has and continues to be to check with your family physician. Live in the loop, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.
Chris, thank you.